Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. I'm about to go do Diamond. Alright. Yeah, this sucks. 2 top lands is very bad. You go first. You go first is a good thing to read, do. I'm gonna bottom and absorb here. Temple of Silence has been a very long time since I see this card. Last time I saw this card was, I don't know, Keith's maybe? Hopefully they go like Thought Erasure this turn. Island Thought Erasure. Swamp. Bugler Rat. Lucky Cats. Alright, let's discard no Dispute. It's pretty unlikely to draw 2 planes with this deck. We play really very few planes. I think we play something like 4 planes, 11 island? 4 planes, 10 island, I think. Having to counter Bugler Rat feels very sad, but it is what it is. Alright, at least now I know what to discard. Second single combat is not very good, maybe. At least I bottomed the Absorb, which I can't cast currently. We don't know that yet. The ban list will happen at some point today. I don't know what time. They usually just, I don't know, just randomly post. We're banning these cards. Okay. Hello, Cookies. Oh, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I think I've lost, I don't know, 1 or 2 matches, not that many matches. I honestly don't keep count, but this deck is performing very well. I guess the Bugler Rat deck, maybe not so much. They have 5 mana, 4 cards in it. Unfortunately, I don't know how many spells they play. Alright, I'm gonna just cast this 3-1. It's not great, but Brineborn Cutthroat. I don't know when the ban is gonna happen. It's definitely, I know that it's gonna be after the end of my stream and before my new stream tomorrow. So that's as much as I can tell you. Alright, yeah, the Bugler Rat deck is getting in. I'm down to 12. I don't plan on casting single combat now, but especially because it's pretty bad against the Castle Ardenvale. Alright, I didn't cast this Brineborn Cutthroat because I have a Wrath, similar, basically a Tragic Arrogance plus Time Walk. That's how the inventor of the deck described this card. The single combat card. Alright, I'm gonna take this damage, and then I'm gonna... Oh wait, what if I just bounce the token main phase? I think I'm gonna do that. Saving 1 point. I need to draw land. Alright, what do I do? Oh wait, if they kill their own human, this card's fizzled. But at the end of the day, it's like if they kill my Brazen Borrower, and they don't need to pay mana for it, so... If they do that, I'm actually happy. Oh, the Noxious Grasp it. That's actually annoying. I can consider that. Alright, I'll let it resolve because there's nothing I can do about it. But I found a very good use for the Noxious Grasp. I don't know they can't use the castle, so... It's whatever. I'm not gonna Dovin's Veto the Noxious Grasp, I think. Maybe I should have done it, I don't know. Alright, they have a land, so they can still make a token. I might just get greedy and just get another combat. No, probably not. No, let's just play single combat here. It's not gonna be pretty. We just kill a 2/1/1. Like, this is actually an awful card, but like, what else am I gonna do? It's not great performance of the deck in this game, but yeah. Overall, I like this deck. Again, it's probably can't compete with like the other good decks that are around, but I just enjoy playing new decks, and unfortunately, like Black White no Bugler Rat Castle Ardenvale is not. Like, usually these cards are very bad in standard, although against control decks those are like 2 for 1, you know? So it's fine, but like 2 for 1 like this is like okay. I could also just made a token and block, but My kid's one is not good, yeah. Alright, thank you, Fletchival. Are there any walkers that fit this? I mean, post Sideboard we have Teferi. I board in Teferi against any single green deck. Any single green deck, I'm gonna board in Teferi. Alright, it's gonna be a race of Castle Ardenvales here. With the difference that I also take 3 damage off of the Murderous Raider. I was maybe supposed not to play single combat there, but to go for the token. Although they could easily have a Noxious Grass now to kill this. I go to 2 life. I'm probably dead on board. Very likely. This guy can't block. I mean, I could have played this card way earlier. I decided never to do so, and that probably hurt it a lot. Alright. I might as well Lawmage Binding with an opt. I can go like Brineborn Cutthroat opt and then Lawmage Binding on this. Maybe there's a chance. It's very thin, but maybe there's a chance. Actually, if I do that, I'm still dead on board, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, alright. GG. Bugle Rat is pronounced like that? I don't know. I don't know how it's pronounced yet. I'm not a master of pronunciation on things, sorry. Bugler? 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 I actually enjoy and appreciate when people correct me. All right, burglar, burglar. Oh, burglar, burger. Oh, burger, burglar, burglar. Or is it? Everybody's pronouncing it in a weird way. Burglar. Okay, burglar rat, burglar rat, burglar rat. I don't know. Alright, Apostle of Purifying Light, it's a protection from Black Threat. I mean, opponent's playing... It's not great against Ardenvale, though. I think a couple is fine. Single combat doesn't seem good. I'm gonna board him out. I'm going to board him 1 card. Beat the Fury. Actually, wait, Aether Gust. Gonna put in all the Teferis. Burglar. Do you want to mize the Planar Cleansing? It could be good. Opponent could play a bunch of different Planeswalkers. I don't know. Whatever. Militia Bugler. Yeah, maybe. I guess I'll pronunciate the word as Bugler. Burglar. Burglar Rat. And Bugler. Militia Bugler and Burglar Rat. Okay. I'm not good. Alright. This end is pretty garbage, but I'm gonna keep it. I have 4 Apostle. I boarded in 4 against Mono Black. I can tell you that. I just think that, I mean... Against Mono Black, they were good. Let me just batting is batting and Doom Foretold. Oh, opponents play Doom Foretold? Didn't expect that. Basic land art. I don't have any pretty basic land. I'm not a fan of I don't know. I guess I should have played Fabled Passage for Island here, just in case it would have drawn a double blue card. Yeah, that was maybe a mistake. I think they are just black-white cards they own. You got now. You just have to play an event to do that. I was not a fan. I was just probably practicing for some event. I did not do the unglued base thing. They're called Disruption in general. Alright, probably gonna kill my Cutthroat with the 2-3. Oh, Mortify. How long since last time I seen Mortify? Probably was spring. Actually, maybe I was playing 1 Mortify this summer as well. Alright, I have to pass. Ooh. I can go Lawmage Binding end of turn on the 1/1. That's like the worst target I've ever seen for pacifism, but sometimes it happens. Why did you play Fetch on turn 1? Yeah, I mean, I should have done that. I should have definitely done that. I'm very lazy with my Fabled Passage. I hope to never play them. I don't know, just 2 clicks. That's a lot. 2 clicks is a lot. Dress again. I think I'm going to save my Lawmage Binding by absorbing. Yeah, they could have discarded Absorb, but might as well put a counter on the Cutthroat. Wow. Or the Bugler Rat. Sorry, Burglar Rat. I want to attack. This card gets bigger. I think I'm finding 2 for 1 here. I guess I should have not played land first. Like, this card can get bigger. Yeah, a lot of discard from my opponent. We're counter against this card. Who's gonna win? The counter deck or the discard deck? A bugler? A rodent playing the trumpet. Alright, opponent took, so made my opponent made my play pretty good. And now they can raise me for 3. Or oh wow, just for 1. Okay, sure. So they can attack for 1 and then block as a 2/2. I draw a land. I'm not gonna trade now. Yeah, we need to draw the good cards now. They play Oath of Kaya. Oh, yeah. Alright. So that dies. They attack me for 3. I get a 19. Teferi, you know. Sure, I'm gonna... Such a bad draw. Alright, I think I'm just gonna -3, but not not bounce anything. Because if I bounce the Yarfar Lurker and then I draw like a card that I can't cast, I'll be so sad. It's gonna just draw a card, bounce nothing. Alright, this card is awful, so doesn't matter. Teferi definitely not at its best in this game. Just paying 3 mana to draw a card. Gave me 1 life. It's not great. Ooh, maybe I counter a thing. Ooh, I counter this card. A Burglar Rat. Ooh, Opt. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind cycling Opt. I think it's better cycling Opt than just drawing a random card. Chemister's inside. Oh, come on, yeah, this is very good. Alright, opponent, please don't draw any discard spell now. Alright, if you draw a discard spell, draw an Inquisition of Kozilek. Or a Despise. Alright, I must have drawn a land here. Alright, go to 13. Beam! I just Purifying Glad, but I'm not gonna play it. Because I'm setting on my Commence the Endgame. Which is a 6 mana draw 2, make it 3/3. It's gonna be good enough to trade with your Offering Lurker. Alright, this can turn the game around. This can turn the game around now. We draw 2 spells, that's very good. Alright, did they ever remove stuff from a zombie army? Looks like they do. Sure. I'm still very high on my life total. I mean, getting beat down by 1/1s just take a while before it kills you, so. Opponent, what do you want to do? They can go Murderer's Rider on my 3/3 and then cast it. We got our Angel. Sorry, Apostle. I keep on calling it Angel, I don't know why. It's not an angel at all. I guess it started with an A. And it's white. And nobody ever saw this card in play in Standard before. This was a card that Christian Hauck played at the P team. When I played against him, it was in his deck list. I was reading the deck list. I'm like, what card is this? Because I didn't recognize the name. Alright, so we trade. Boom, boom. It's a pretty good turn. I mean, I draw 2 cards and eat their whole turn. Alright, again, as I said, I don't want to bounce anything. I probably don't want to play this card. I'm just going to play Apostle Pass. This way I stop this thing from attacking. I also stop, like, I don't know, if they play Order of Midnight, I can just eat their thing that they exile. So the top of the last PT? Really? Who played this? Oh, Green White Adventure, okay. Alright, I play Kaya. Don't even care about that. This card is bad, right? Yeah, that's fine. Results. Sure. Kaya is known as the planeswalker that usually doesn't do anything, so I don't really want to use an absorb on it. Let's play a Brineborn Cutthroat and tap. Now, I can also exile something from the graveyard, but I just don't bother. I'm gonna save clicks and just hope it didn't matter. Ooh, the Murderous Raider, my Brineborn Cutthroat. Alright, that's fine. My turn. Hallowed Fountain. Okay. What does it... Okay, I'm gonna play Teferi and plus. Tap land and pass. So I can play the 2/3 lifelink, which I'm not gonna counter. Or maybe I do. What should I do here? Should I counter 2/3 lifelink? I think I will. I think it's bad, but this way I can like bounce my Apostle. Attack, sorry. Bounce my Apostle and then recast it. Boom! Alright, this is a good draw. Stakaya, they can't block it. I forgot about the Oath, but... Alright, what do we do with Teferi? I can bounce my Apostle. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bounce my Apostle. Angel of Grace? What are these cards that I'm drawing? Alright, we want to go commence the endgame now. Actually, I don't want to because there's Kaya. I'm just gonna play this, and I guess I'm gonna use the Angel now. It's a very fringe card that I'm just playing here. I don't know when's the last time I've played any of these cards. Like, not in the same deck, just any of these cards in general. Like, this card, I've never played it before today. This card, probably the same thing. Last time I played this card was like Banned Flash when he just got released with like the 3-mana Vivian. And this card, I don't know. I know that I can bounce nothing. I just wanted to play this untapped. Playing this untapped is pretty good. It blocks the Rockfire Lurker from attacking. I would have played this regardless. Angel? Nah, this card is not a good card. Like, it's fine. It's just a one-off to like, you know, situation like this where like it's a good dude to play, but it's definitely not a good card. Alright, we're gonna kill the Kaya. I mean, I'm gonna win this game just because, I don't know, my opponent just drew like, what, 10 lands and some Bugler Rat, so... Alright. Okay. And after I'm gonna make a 3/3 and draw 2 cards, is a pretty good deal. Also can't be countered. This card has been designed for like the mirror matchup control decks. Too bad that then the same format that designed Teferi, which made control cards. Sorry, which made like instants basically unplayable. I think this card is like would have been pretty cool in standard if it wasn't for Teferi. Right, draw 2 cards, make a 3/3. Planar Cleansing. I'm not gonna play it. Alright, it's a lot of... Okay, let's just play this main phase. Let's plus this. And I guess I have to pass here. I thought I would have this game, won this game hands down, but apparently, I don't know, still taking a while. 6 months is a lot. Sure it is, but like, in the mirror matchup control, before Teferi, it was very often just draw go. Okay, so a card like this, uncounterable, that did card advantage and also make a threat, is pretty good, especially post Sideboard when you board out the removal spells. What did you play at top land? You can answer yourself, I'm pretty sure. If you block the life linker with the protection, they don't gain life. You're welcome, Core Planter. Alright, play as black-white mid-range. Opponent just black-white mid-range. It's a pretty cool deck strategy for a draft, for example, where you just gain card advantage by discarding your opponent's cards and then you just eventually get them with the Planeswalkers. I don't know how good it's gonna be in practice though. I still think that 2 Apostle is fine. They're just too bad against Castle Ardenvale, and we saw 2 Castle Ardenvale game 1 be played against us. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand by my sideboard. And Planar Cleansing is not insane, but maybe Lawmage Binding is just awful. I should have not Lawmage Binding in my deck. What should I do? Maybe I'm just gonna have Mystical Dispute. Even if it doesn't counter blue card, I think it's like a bad cancel. I think it's better than a Lawmage Binding. Alright. Isn't this bad? Oh. How many white cards do we have? Sorry, white lands. 4, 8, 10. We have 14. Whatever, I'm gonna keep. I guess that with like 8 Bugler Rat and Duresses, I think that mulliganing hurts a lot. A nice tweet from Debra. Let's take a read. By Jean-Emmanuel. The London Mulligan made Limited look like constructed and constructed very strong. Sure, but I don't think they can change the London Mulligan at this point. I think London Mulligan, maybe it's not great, but it's gonna stay. I think it's fine. I mean, I think it's definitely not the problem. The problem are the very powerful card that they decided to print. Alright, opt. Looking for a white land, and we found it. So we gain a life. I think whenever deciding to mulligan, it's very important to decide to select the matchup, right? So if you're playing against a fast deck, then you have to mulligan because you need to have a good end, and like the card advantage might not matter. If you play a slow deck like this, then the card might matter a lot. All right, GG. All right, are we in diamond or are we still not in diamond? Oh wait, we hit diamond. When did we hit diamond? I thought we were still in platinum. All right, we're diamond, guys. All right, good. Usually I make mythic pretty early in the format, but this time I started very late to play arena, and I also played a bunch of bad decks. Well, that isn't bad, but you know, still hard. I think we're X2 with this deck today. Maybe I should get 2 Apostle because I'm not boarding them in. What could I play instead of Apostle? What is good? What can I play instead of Apostle? Maybe something more for just Sky Fires. Cat Oven's deck are very good. Yeah, no, I totally understand their point. I totally understand the point. I'm playing against Ordzov 2 times in a row, you know, playing against Grohl and stuff like that. I was in the diamond queues or whatever. I'm just saying that taking the arena top 50 as a data, it's wrong. All right, keep 6. On this card. I don't even know how good is that card. So far it's been fine, but nothing great. Yeah, there's a new Tocatli on the guard. It's called Ashbringer. Alright, Forest, kill the Goose. Alright, we have Dovin's Veto to counter Oko if it comes down next turn. Or Trill of Crumbs. We also have to counter that. This deck doesn't really deal with Trill of Crumbs very well. Alright. Do I want to shock myself or play a top land? I think I need to shock myself. It's just too risky. If they play something like Wicked Wolf, I just need to counter it. If I get a euro for every time someone in the chat asks today when the ban is gonna I think I'm gonna be... I think I would have got a lot of euros today. I don't know when the ban is gonna happen. Wizards doesn't know either. People in the chat don't know either. They say 5 PM Italian time zone. I disagree. I think it's gonna be later, but I don't know. And so we'll just wait and see when it's gonna happen. And in any case, whatever's gonna happen, everybody should go ahead and complain on Twitter TV. Not Twitter. Twitter.com. Any case gonna happen, should always complain and say that whatever they did, it was wrong. Alright, I keep on casting these shitters, that's fine. They can actually kill me with these? I don't know, probably not. Right? Alright, so let's put this game alive and I'll pass. I mean, nothing really is going to happen here. Sure. Like, they just have 2 2/2s, maybe. I don't know, I just can draw out 2/1. The Brineborn Cutthroat to block them, I guess. I think I'm gonna discard Quench. Yeah. Alright, I call for them. And here they arrived. Ooh, a lot of things arrived. I actually have so many cards in my hand. I'm gonna play this just not to go to discard. I hate going to discard with a hand like this. Well, let's run Fail of Wishes in this deck. I don't believe Fail of Wishes is playable if you have to pay 4 mana for it. I think Fail of Wishes is good if you have Fires of Invention. Otherwise, I would never play that. Or does Raider my Brineborn Cutthroat? I'll let it resolve. I just can't let them go Trail of Crumbs. If they go Trail of Crumbs, there's just no way I can win. If they go to 11, I mean, I'm definitely not looking very good at this game. What about Commence the Endgame here? I think I'll get greedy and take it. I think I need cards like this to win this game. I'll pass now. I have a 3/2 to block the Conjure Familiar. Given that my opponent can just reanimate it like, 11 times and kill me because they have so many food. Historic will be competitive. Not now. Maybe, when more sets will be added to it. Different than Standard. Right now, Historic is just basically... It's not that different from Standard, let's just say. Alright, I'm gonna still pass the turn with Absorb Up. I'll block one of these and, go to 10, then 9. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed by cats in this game. I think that's pretty obvious at this point, right? Alright, we need to counter that. I'm gonna go Dovin's Veto. Because I need to keep Absorb Up for creatures, I think. They pass. I'm gonna go Lawmage Binding on the Conjure Familiar. If they go another Murderer's Raider on my Brineborn Cutthroat, such is life. I have some, big creatures with this Commence the Endgame regardless. Alright. I'm not gonna attack. Despite this is 5 damage against the end, my opponent has 7 food, so their life total is basically infinite. And so I try to just block 1 life rather than dealing 5 damage. So this game is not about race. If you think about my opponent can race here, you're wrong. Sorry, that we can race your opponent, you're wrong. The only way we can win this game is by just granting enough life totals, life points in general, to then just eventually win the game. So now opponent is going to drain me basically every turn until the end, until I draw more Lawmage Binding to stop this. I definitely have to counter all the Witch's Omen and Trail of Crumbs that they cast. I can't counter like a 2-3. Alright, let's play Commence the Endgame end of turn. Making a 6/6 here. Now I can't attack with one of them. Alright, Aether Gust is usually... Sure, it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, I need 6, then 8, so I'm gonna just play a top land. And then I'll attack with a 6/5. This way, if they have a removal spell, this means that I can cast another Commence the Endgame. I should pick another whatever, 6/6, 7/7. I can also just make a 13/13, but... Alright, attacking was bad. I apologize. I didn't think about this configuration, where my opponent just blocks and then just randomizes this again. I didn't think about it. Yeah. I made a mistake here. Alright, I will not attack anymore, basically. I basically made this Gilded Goose into a Death Rush Shaman now. Because this food token not only gained them 3 life, or like 1 true life, it also drains me to 1 damage. Alright, 18/7. I'm gonna go Aether Gust on one of these goos now. Jeez, the chat today sucks. My chat usually didn't suck so much, but this chat today really sucks. Really sucks, this chat today. Oh, caputana. Thank you, Kyle. Alright, let's play Dovin's Veto. Alright, Murderer's Raider. Sure, that's fine. I can just get blocked very easily, because I'm not gonna attack. Right, I'm casting that. And there's no point in countering Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, where's Seyo-san? I agree. Alright, let's Aether Gust on this goose. Yeah, maybe don't block the cat. No, I mean, it's the same amount of damage. I just put down the food. Alright, I bottomed that. Also, do we want to attack here? Because I said earlier on how bad it is to attack, so I'm definitely not going to attack here. But I actually don't know how to win. I guess if I have single combat, I can one-shot them with commands. I don't know. It does help the fight. I've thrown 4 Brazen Borrower. I guess I can win the game if I get rid of the... If I get rid of the Gilded Goose, I can win the game that way. I'll play Absorb. Actually, I should have played Commands first. Alright, actually it doesn't matter. Like, if this is a 12-12 or 11-11, it doesn't matter. I think if I draw a Removal Spell for Goose, this food eventually will finish. Oh wow, I made a mistake here. Or actually, I'm gonna keep this in my hand, whatever. I thought I had 9 mana, I only had 8. Alright, sure. Massacre kills the goose. Did I just counter a Massacre for no reason? I think that's what they just did, right? I really wanted to gain 3 life, that's why I absorbed it. Alright, so I'll block both. I'm potentially down to 4 life. But hopefully this food will end up at some point. Alright. Draw 2 cards. They go Once Upon a Time in response. That's fine, I don't want to counter the Once Upon a Time. Granted that I can get, like, I don't know, another cat off of the Once Upon a Time, that'd be awful. Oh, thank you, Crookids. I didn't think about that. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go my turn. Card I drew are bad. It's pretty awful that I have these and I can't attack. I think that's a reality I'm living in right now. Gotta kill the goose. Definitely. My deck is not very well equipped to kill creatures. I have like Lawmage Binding, which will make the goose stop making food, but or Massacre Girl. So Crookie said that this is lethal. But is it really lethal? Because I can cast Brineborn Cutthroat and absorb it. So I can gain 3 more life. Okay. So I think what's gonna happen here I mean, how do they make food? They can't make food, right? They just deal me. Alright, let's just let it resolve. Let's see what happens. It might be wrong, but I don't see myself winning the game any other way. So I think the only way I can win the game is if I kill the goose. Who cares about Veil of Summer? I have like 70 counter magic. No, the reason why I can die here is because the 5 food can drain me 5 life. Which is lethal. But on the other hand, I can cast Brineborn Cutthroat and counter it to gain 3 life. And then this way I can get rid of the goose finally. Sure, my opponent will kill my creatures, that's true. And the Massacre will stay alive. So maybe I'll still die regardless. But at least... I don't know. Also, the timer is ticking down. It'll probably kill me, but... Alright, now I cast the Brineborn Cutthroat, holding full control, and I'll absorb it. I could have maybe waited for the last food to come in. Oh, actually not, because then, I don't know. Oh. Like, for example, I'm much more happier than the chat just say you're dead 17 times while being wrong than just calling for a ban of a card and, like, over and over and over, you know? I'm very likely to be dead regardless in this game. Like, it's not looking good, obviously, because, like, oh, my creature dies and, like, so on and so forth. I guess I could have disputed my thing to let the Brineborn survive. Probably that would have died regardless. Alright. So, I'm in a spot where I need to answer Massacre or I die off combat, but I don't know if I could have ever got... If I could have ever got out of the game regardless, for the position I was in, so... I think I give myself a slightly better chance. Alright. Found the Lawmage binding, so I'm gonna bind this. I mean, they have a castle, 28 light, I'm on 3, so like... I'm still basically dead, you know? Sure. I do enjoy new formats, very much, yes. Alright, somehow we're still alive. I have Castle Vantress in my deck. Yeah, I have 1 Castle Vantress in my deck. I added it. It was just an island, but then it was a Castle Vantress. 1 Castle Vantress, 1 Castle Ardenvale. Yeah. Alright, good game. Actually, I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I mean, what I need to draw? I drew both of the Commence the Endgame. I basically don't have anything left. Okay, keep living. Keep living, guys. We are keep living. Crack Fabled Passage, yeah. Maybe. Because I have Chemisters inside. I can draw Chemisters inside into 2 good spells. Then I want to flashback Chemisters inside and discard this. Alright, Witch is open. Alright, this game. Alright, good game. Very good game. Very good game. Mucho bien. Alright, how does it last? I know, forever is probably the answer. Okay, what do we want? Couple of Apostle, couple of Disenchant, 4 Teferis. I board out 4 Lawmage Binding, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Aether Gust. That's my sideboarding in this matchup. I can get down to 3 Apostle, but I don't know. I think 2 is enough. Yeah, let's go with this. What about Planar Cleansing? Yeah, Planar Cleansing also could have been fine. It's Deputy? No, Deputy is not a good card. It's just too bad against like Wicked Wolf. Like Deputy was good when in Standard there wasn't that many removal spells. Like when Field of Death was around. Didn't block the cat and attack back. That was a strategy. That was a nice strategy, MP late. My strategy was instead to just sit around hoping to draw removal spell for drunk removal spell for Gilded Goose, but I failed. Spyglass is good? I disagree. I think Spyglass is not a good card. In basically any matchup, I think. It's just too bad against Vraska and Oko. I would never play Spyglass in my standard deck. Spyglass is good like in Legacy if you play like Eldrazi, because you don't have any other color. Alright, opponent's not doing much. They have Murderous Raider in their hand, but we have counter. I think I'm just gonna untap here and play a play an island. I was about to play Cove, but I think playing an island is good. If they play Murderous Raider, go Dovin's Veto. Especially because we're playing post-Sideboard games. So it is likely that our opponent has Dovin's Veil of Summer. Now I don't want to play Island, because I don't think there's many cards that I want to just Brazen Borrower. You call up and you win this matchup? That's not true. You just plus on Oko the Spyglass or Vraska kill the Spyglass. Spyglass is super easy answerable. Super easily answerable? I don't even know what's the proper way of saying. Alright, so I could bounce this and then absorb it on the way back. Alternatively, I can attack it for 2 and pass the turn. I just want to play around Veil of Summer. They have this Mysterious Forest up. I just hate to play into Veil of Summer. Alright, that's fine. Trail of Crumbs, that's a good card. Alright. I think I'm gonna take this turn off to just disenchant both things. So what's the... Alright. Let's let this resolve. Because if opponent attacks with 3/3, which is very likely, I just play Brazen Borrower and attack Oko. Alright, I did not. Okay, now I can change my plan here. Because what to do? Alright. Let's go just a couple of disenchant this turn. Make this a 4/3. And this just plays around Veil of Summer. You need to play around what you think your opponent has in their hand. This is kind of how you play the game. Alright, I'm not going to attack here. I'll pass. Oko is threatening. We can go upkeep Brazen Borrower to bounce the Oko and then absorb the Veil of Summer, but that just replay the Oko. So let's just pass. Let's just leave a big Brineborn Cutthroat. Sure, they can like Elk it, but they can't gain control of it because this is a 4-power creature. Sure, they keep on doing this, but I really don't care about them having a bunch of 3/3s. I have a large Brineborn Cutthroat here. Like, they can't attack into it. And now, I have a bunch of choices. One is to cast a Brazen Borrower and bounce something, but I don't think I want to just spend the turn by absorbing a Veil of Summer. I just rather play a 3/1 and then attack the Oko and make this a 5/4. As I'm playing this deck for 4 hours at this point, and at this point you guys might have understand why post-Sideboard we don't use the petty theft side of Brazen Borrower, because we want to play around Veil of Summer, okay? In this way, they can't fizzle your Brazen Borrower. So just play a 3/1, attack the Oko. Sure, now they can Oko Brazen Borrower, that's fine, you know? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. They pass. I'm going to commence the endgame end of turn. Uncounterable. Draw 2. Alright, we draw possibly Purifying Light, which sucks right now. That's why we only play two of these cards. If they don't have Oko, the 1/1 going, this card is just not a card. Also, they can just Oko it, so it's just not a good card in general. Alright, I have 6 mana, so I'm just going to have double Absorb up. Although, what am I doing? I'm definitely going to attack with this zombie army, just in case I draw another one and multiply my threats. I don't want to trade with the Brineborn Cutthroat. I just believe this card is very powerful. I don't want to let them double block it. Alright, this goes to 2. And I'll pass. I don't want to play this. Just make a food, that's okay. If they want to make a 3-3, the Oko dies to my Brazen Borrower. If they want to make the Brazen Borrower a 3-3, that's also fine. They can also make food so that this is still 4, sure. I'm gonna crack this for white. For a white source. Alright. I could attack with both now. They can't double block my Brineborn Cutthroat. Oh wow, okay, let Oko die. Unexpected. Let's play Apostle. We still double absorb up. Apostle is not gonna be that good, but again, it could stop some half of my opponent deck. And then again, they have at least one Below Summer up, maybe multiple. So let's just not play this Absorb without an idea. For example, we have 4 Teferi in our deck. We're post Sideboard. So ideally, we want to wait those. He has another Oko, sure. If one plays another Oko here, what do we do? Probably just play Absorb, because they go Veil, I'll go Absorb again. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. If I play 2 Oko, that's fine. Sorry, 2 Veil of Summer, that's fine. There's also put these 2 counters, but I don't think it matters much. They could also play like a Mystical Dispute. Alright, more Veil of Summer, that's okay. Alright, so they got their Oko. Not sure what their choice with it, though. I would love to draw Teferi to bounce this and attack. Alright, make this a 3-3, sure. I draw Aether Gust. Aether Gust is interesting, because I can Aether Gust the token and attack with all the Oko. This way, they block the Apostle, and the Oko dies. I think I'd rather do that than an Aether Gust the Oko, because that means that they just recast it, whereas now, the Oko dies 100%. It's very important to kill their Oko. And again, I don't really care about this Apostle, I just don't believe this card is even powerful. Could I bother exiling something from the graveyard? Does it matter? Does it matter, chat, if I exile something from the graveyard? Whatever, I will do it. I'll just exile Murderer's Raider and that's it. Alright, I'll pass here. They have 4 cards, just usually 4 spells because I missed a bunch of land drops, so I'm probably gonna lose this game. Although I could have more Commence the Endgame, I don't know. Yeah, another Oko. Alright. Chemister inside, Quench. Alright, I'm gonna head off and concede this game. Maybe tomorrow, when I'll be back on streaming, Oko won't be around. And we will only be playing against, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, if they ban Oko today, it's still gonna be